Hello. If you look at the edges of the map, you can see there isn't much water. What that means is that we're pretty much going to have a giant land battle. I'm going to fill out the place with some plants, and then we will begin making the creatures. Alright, we're 10,000 years in, and the entire island is pretty well covered with plants, and wait, hold on. Where's the... I thought there'd be big plants. It's only grass. What the hell? Never mind, I guess we'll have to wait a little longer. I thought there'd be more than grass at this point. We're not even 1 minute into the video, and I'm about to lose it. Look, you see all these plants? Doesn't it look like there's lots of plants on this island? Yeah, no. That's the only spot. That's the only spot. I do not know why. It's been 25,000 years. This island, I've seen this entire island full, including the ocean, within 25,000 years. Yet for some reason this time, I'm having trouble even putting plants onto the island. What is going on? Why do you hate me? I already have to spend like an hour creating 50 different creatures, in which 99% of them are going to die within the 2 minutes after I make them, all for this video. And you won't even make it easy for me to start. Guess I'll wait a little longer. What is wrong with these plants? What is wrong with this island? This island is cursed. 30,000 years. And there's still, all the plants are just here. On this one little spot. Half of them are in the damn water for some reason. Not even supposed to be in there, by the way. Not even supposed to be down there. We're gonna have to go extreme. This island better be full. It better be full. We're 50,000 years in. It better be full. There's less plants. What's even the problem here? Guys, what's the problem? Why do you even have that on you? You can grow a Venus flytrap mouth and all these little lotus nice looking flowers. But you can't leave the spot that you're in. You can't fill up the island. People want to see creatures battle it out. Because look, this is the plant that's here. And if you look around, you can see they can live across the entire island. There's nutrients in the soil across the entire island. They can survive. And yet they're just deciding to screw with me for no reason. I'm gonna have to fill out the island myself, I guess. 50,000 years in. Okay, I filled the island up. When I skip ahead, there better still be plants everywhere. There's 100 different plant species, surely. There we go. There we go. Okay, finally. We got some plants around the island. And they look pretty dang cool. Jesus, I don't think this environment is going to be very hospitable to the creatures that are going to live in it. They got fly traps on all of them. It's time for me to start making all the creatures. I bet the first species I make is going to die of old age before I'm even finished with the 50th. Alright, give me like an hour and I'll be back. Pause the video for an hour so, you know, it feels like you're waiting. Alright, I lost track of how many creatures I made, but it's a lot. And they ended up getting very weird. Here's one of them. It's got a whale mouth. Oh, one of them just went extinct already. Yeah, I better keep it paused or else all of them are probably just gonna go extinct. There's another one. It's what? What is happening right here? Whatever. It's got a little mole mouth, I think. Mole mouth eyes. It's just a freak through and through. There's a little cousin over here. That one, you can tell that one's not happy to be alive. Oh yeah, I feel bad about making this one. Why did it zoom out so far? Like, yeah, I definitely wanted to look at the creature from across the map. Didn't want to look at it up close. Yeah, I felt bad about making this one because it's, if it survives, it's just gonna kill everything. Luckily, it's probably not gonna survive. Here's another one. It's got a floating mouth. Eyes, you know, facing backwards. It's just a weird one. This one's just like a classic, just like land bird. You know? With the snail eyes. Pretty classic. This one's a full-on scorpion bug kind of creature. Pretty cool. There's one other bug one. There they are. We straight up just have like some weird looking snails. none of these I've shown so far are my least favorite. We're getting to my least favorite. And you'll understand why my least favorite is what it is when you see it. This is probably my favorite one. You know, it's like Lapras from Pokemon. It's just a nice design. This one I got a little lazy. But it is kind of funny looking. And it might survive out of simplicity. This one is not going to survive for long. In fact, I think it's already dead. You're just looking at its ghost. Alright, my least favorite ones are hidden over here. There it is. Okay, now you're looking at it. Can you still see it? Can you still see it? I didn't think so. Why is the camera think I want to look at it from over there? At a distance, it's like, oh, just a regular old dino. Look at its face. Look at its face. That's why I hate it. Everything else about it is so misleading. You know, it's just a chill looking, just big old dino. Then its face. You see its face. It's straight nightmare fuel. Alright, well let's go ahead and bring time to a unstandstill. Resume time. And we're just we're gonna watch most of these go extinct. I guarantee it. I mean, considering how hard it was for most of these plants, yeah. Most of these guys are gonna die off. Sadly. But I don't think all of them. I think some will survive. The birds already died. The weird tail guy's dead. That thing I told you was gonna die. Apparently, it made children at some point though. I don't know how. Whatever. The bird species wasn't able to hang. There's their dead bodies right there. Oh, another extinction. No, the snails! I was hoping they'd survive. Oh, that's painful. I like the snails. I'm hoping this guy survives. I don't know where the second one is. Another extinction. Which one was it? Ah, this guy. Yeah. It's a very carnivorous species. Of course it died. There's only 7 species left. These guys have managed to make 3 of them. 3, 5. 5. This guy, I'm gonna reintroduce him. Bring another one in. Because it's survived this long, it must have just had some bad luck. I mean, it is surrounded by Venus flytraps, so that is bad luck. So far, this is going better than I expected. I know like half of the species are already extinct, but the fact that half of them aren't extinct, that's pretty good. I mean, most of these do not look like they would survive. If I were to wager a guess on which one is dying next, it's either the Podatus, because I don't even know how that thing's supposed to eat with a whale mouth, or the Bailurus, because it's predatory. It's probably not going to survive. I might bring some of the predators back later, once the island is full of creatures, to give them a second chance, because the predators aren't going to survive when there's no food. What'd I say? The whale is extinct. Yep, there it is. The centipede guys are doing pretty good. I guess having a lot of legs and normal mouths is all you really need. If you're wondering what those little white things are on the top of that creature, those are whistle bones. Don't ask me what they really do. I mean, they just whistle. That guy is kind of meant to look like the Submarine from the last video. These guys are surprisingly hanging in. We got a little bit of a coexistence situation. Don't let that thing trick you. It's not real. I don't know why it's here, but it's not real. It's just here to haunt us. I am kind of disappointed that there is more than 0 of these creatures. I really didn't want there to be. I didn't want these guys to live. Oh, one of them died. Oh, something went extinct. What was it? It was... yeah, the insect guy. We're going to give the predators a second chance later. What's on my screen right now? Go away. Go away. What's going on? What's going on? I can't even. Okay, it's gone. We are going to give the predators a second chance once the island fills out with, a couple species. Who is your fan favorite? You know, which of Which of these species is your favorite? These are the top 5 so far. I bet it's these guys. There's no way it's that one. There's no way that's y'all's favorite. It's gotta be either that one. I don't know. There's only 5 choices. I got a 20% chance of guessing right. And I think it's the cute looking one. Oh no. They're all dying. What's happening? What happened? Is that the last one? That's the last one, huh? Maybe that's one of its eggs. Yeah, that's where I wanted to look at the egg from. I'm just gonna be putting a couple of controlled wildfires down. Why am I doing this? Because there's plants in the water, and that doesn't make sense. I'll avoid the actual creatures in the water. There we go. A little bit more fire. These guys are doing surprisingly good. Like, they're actually doing great. They are thriving. Somehow... Oh, we just watched it go extinct. No! The Lenticitops is doing so well that it's evolved a tiny bit. Alright. It's 54 Elolins, 30 Rainforests. The Zoctis are actually probably the next ones to go extinct. They have been competing with the Rainforest this whole time. And the Rainforest appears to have taken the lead. These guys are general eaters. So I expected these centipede guys to actually do pretty good. I really thought they'd do better than these guys, the Rainforests. But the Rainforests have surprised me. It seems like any creature that is remotely submarine shaped is a beast, is unstoppable. It outcompetes for some reason. Whoa. That looks so weird. That's so strange. Why do you look like that? Do they all move like that? Or is it just that one? Yeah, it's just that one. Oh, that one moves weird too. The Zoctis just went extinct. They're all gone. The centipede creature? We're down to 3 main species. The Lenticitops, the Rainforest, and the Elolins. Hello. You know, I skipped ahead by 5,000 years. We're now at the year 60,000, and these guys are massive. Holy. Let's check on some of the other species. And also, I hope it's not lagging. No, they're over here too. Don't tell me the submarine creatures have taken over again. There has to be more than... Come on. They're floating. He's floating. It appears we already have a winner of sorts. All these creatures are of the same family. I guess the last thing to do, now that this world is full of them, is to bring in the predators and see if they can survive an onslaught of predators or if they all go extinct. See, I think I need to ban all submarine-shaped creatures because they are far too dominant. I really thought the birds would have put up a better fight. They could eat fruit. I thought these guys put up a better fight. You know the ones that disappoint me the most? Dang snails. Oh, they're predators. Oh, that means we get to bring them back. But another one that really disappointed me is the Elolins. The Elolins. There was like 60 of them before we skipped ahead, and now they're all dead. I thought they would at least still be competing with the other species. Let's start bringing in the predators. Predators are notoriously difficult to get to a point where they're surviving. The best you can do is usually omnivores. It is possible to have a predator species that dominates, or at least like coexists in the world, but it's just not it's not as easy as, you know, being an omnivore or a herbivore where you see plants, because plants are everywhere. I believe these guys also eat eggs, which are also easy to find. Here's the last predator. Yep, I wanted to look at it from that far away. By the way, I was thinking of getting into live streaming sometime soon. I don't know if I'd do it this weekend or next weekend. Maybe once the channel hits 3,000 subscribers, which will be pretty soon. I don't know, let me know if y'all be down to join in on a live stream. I don't really want a live stream if, you know, I'm live streaming to nobody. But if some of y'all would like to watch it, then I'd be down. Down to do some long ass streams, I guess. I don't know, the first one maybe would be like a 12-hour stream. Just to give everybody a chance to watch it. Probably do like Wall Dogs, Sapling, then maybe some third game. Maybe Spore. I feel like y'all would probably like Spore. If you like this game, you like Spore. Like, let's be real. Let's be real here. Well, that is something I've been thinking about lately. Like, expanding out in the genre. You know, like oh, there it goes. It died. I'll keep yapping. Hey, you guys like evolution videos? You like, creature videos? You know, that makes me wonder, like, how far does that go? Y'all like Pokemon? You know, does that count? I'm kind of just curious about exploring the genre a little bit more. I like Wobble Dogs and I like the Sapling. But, you know, I feel like it would be nice to expand the genre a bit. So I'm going to be experimenting with that soon. Like, I released a chess video the other day. I did not expect that one to do good, and of course it didn't do very good. But that was fine. It was a fun video. I've been a little bit into chess lately. God, that one's huge. It's so big. That's gotta be a bug, right? That's the biggest creature I've ever seen. That is massive. Like, I imagine a human is like that tall. You know, around that height. You can't even make creatures that big in the creature creator. You can't make creatures that big. To think the giant mole creatures will be the ones that won. Just for fun, let's go ahead and just skip to the year 100,000 and see if these guys are still doing good. Or if they've all died. And if they don't, I'll hit them with a bunch of meteors. Nah, I'll let them live. They've done good. 100,000 years in, these guys are going strong. What is that underneath? I think it has a baby. Oh, the baby and the mother are dead. Alright, well I think I'm gonna call it here. 100,000 years and we found our winner. Well, let me know if you would be down to watch a live stream, or maybe I should save it for when I've got 5 or 10,000 subscribers. Let me know if you've got any evolution game suggestions. I'd like to try out a couple of more different kinds. I've got some saved on Steam that aren't released yet. You know, maybe we can try Spore out. That might be fun. I've almost beaten it. Never gotten to the space stage. Or well, kind of quit playing at the space stage. I don't know if my cat is going crazy in the background. Holy, she is goofy. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did and would like to see more of the Sapling videos, make sure to subscribe or leave a like on the video, because that's your best way to let me know you'd like to see more of the Sapling. The million-year video is on the way. It won't be much longer. The issue is, you know, if you were to take every video I've made of the Sapling and put it into one video, that would only add up to like 500,000 years. So it's a time-consuming video to make. Alright. Until the next video, bye-bye.